everybody. Welcome back to the Queens of Cozy podcast. I am your host, Milady Confetti, and this is also your other host,
Miss Ash Rex.
Miss Ash Rocks. Hi, Ash. I missed you.
I missed you. I was on vacay last
You
week.
were
So
on the
now,
welcome back.
now we get back into it.
Yeah.
we get back
Welcome
into
back to the world of reality. Welcome.
it.
Okay, we got work to do.
we got work to do and cozy games to talk about or non cozy games to talk about, you
Yeah,
know?
because today we're actually going to be talking about indie games as a whole. So we're not going to limit ourselves to the regular cozy esque genres. So I'm really excited to talk about that today.
Absolutely. We're going to dive into a couple games today, y'all. So, of course, any thoughts you have, drop them in the comments, drop your opinions down below. Be respectful, of course. But
Yes.
yeah, we're going to get into a couple, and I'm excited to hear about my lady's favorites, some underrated indie games, and some we want to try.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about my favorite indie game of all
I
time?
do. Because I want you to go into the nitty gritty. I want you to tell me the gameplay mechanics. I want you to tell me why you love this game and why somebody should play
Don't give
it.
me that freedom. Don't give me all that freedom because I will go
I'm
on
gonna
a
limit you
game
to 5 minutes, though.
for
Can I limit you?
literally an hour and a half. Okay, so my favorite indie game of all time is This Bed We Made. This Bed We Made by Low Birth Games. I love, 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 love this game. And the thing is, I saw it by happenstance on TikTok. I saw a bunch of creators playing as like this nurse, but they were always like cleaning hotel rooms. I'm like, why is everybody on TikTok cleaning like hotel rooms? And everybody is like this one character. Because it's a single player game. It's a story. Think of like oh my god. What's an example? Kind of like a cinematic type of game, but it's like a neo noir murder mystery, and you play as a nosy maid, and it is chef's kiss. Great storytelling, just and it is Low Births Games' first breakout game as a studio, and they ate
Ooh.
10 out of 10.
Ooh.
And now I'm just like, can you like give us another game? No, no, don't rush.
Okay.
Take your time, but please.
Make it longer because when I played through that game, I did 2 streams. And when I did my second stream, I only had 30 minutes left of the game. I said, "Oh, oops. I could have finished this the last stream."
You want to know how many times I replayed that game on stream?
Tell me.
Like like 22.
Because there's always something you
There's mul
miss
It's always something you
every
miss.
time.
There's
Yeah.
multiple endings, there's
Yep.
multiple interactions, and then there were patches because there were certain things I couldn't do, or because like something was broken in the game, it made me always
Mhm.
go toward a certain ending, and I didn't like that.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, chat, we're playing this again today because this was patched and
Yeah.
I deserve like I think I'm only missing one achievement for This Bed We Made. And I don't know if it's glitched or not, because I'm like, I definitely did all the requirements to get this achievement. I don't
Yeah.
know. Since Black History Month is over, they might be playing in my face. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what's wrong. It could genuinely just be a glitch, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's Women's History Month. Don't forget, y'all. So
It is what it
celebrate and elevate your beautiful femmes all over the world. Okay, we deserve it. We appreciate it, especially Black femmes. Okay, and other marginalized groups. Okay, so do the thing. But
is.
this
But
bed we made. Ooh. I knew there was a reason why she didn't tell me before we started recording what her favorite game was because she knew we were going to kiki about it.
yeah,
She knew. She knew.
yeah. And the thing
Oh,
is,
that game
I
was so good.
I I told you and I told Cat Scratch at the same time to play the game, but I didn't tell you
Yes.
anything about it. I said, just play the game. And I said, I need to know what ending you get. That's the only thing I wanted to know. I said, tell me what ending you get at the end. And I was like, y'all two got completely different endings. I
Ooh.
don't know what Cat did. I was like, what did you
I was, see, ooh, yeah, I got to replay it now. Now you're giving me some content for the next few weeks
do?
because I might have to play it 20 more times, just like you. Because,
No, I'm just obsessive. Like
ooh,
I hyper fixated heavy on the game. I didn't do it like in a row. Like I broke it up with like other games in between. Like I played
yeah.
I lost my wife simulator and then we went back and Play that is Silent Hill 2 for
Silent Hill 2.
I haven't finished it, but I still know the
Same.
he lost his wife. I forgot his name. I just call him Ethan. It's not that man's name.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just honestly love like the mystery of it. I love
Mhm.
that Low Birth Game, they did suspense so well because you always felt like somebody's gonna come back, somebody's looking over your shoulder, like you don't know when the phone is gonna ring. Like and when you
Mhm.
sometimes you know, but, like, them first couple times, it's a very eerie, like, it's very quiet,
Yeah.
I mean, there's the background music, but
Mhm.
then, like, sometimes it gets low, then it just stops, and you don't know why.
Mhm.
You suspense very well, and that is a art. That is really an art, so my favorite
Yeah.
indie game of all time is This Bed We Made.
Oh, I love it, and I agree. If you have not played it, please play it. If you're a
Yeah.
content creator, it is a great game to stream because your community is gonna be locked in. They're gonna be like,
Yes.
"Girl, go open that envelope. Girl,
Yeah.
go break open that safe. Girl, go look under the bed sheets. Go do this. Go do
And it's so messy
that."
too, and, like, because you really be in these people's stuff, like, let me just open the drawer.
Yes.
It's horrible, but it's
Shuffling through underwear,
yes!
jewelry,
People
everything, the
literally
shower.
everything. You're, like, in these people's business, and, like,
Yes.
Sophie does not she's like, "Whatever." So, yeah.
What a great choice, milady. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, for my favorite indie game, I am going to thank Charity Streaming or more specifically, Crowd Control for
Okay.
introducing me to this game. Celeste. It is a 2D pixel art game. It's a zip and dash side scroller. It is incredible. It is so fun. It is emotional.
Yeah.
The game is pure trial and error. Okay. You're gonna die a couple times before you get it, okay? Over and over, baby. But it is fun. The color scheme is gorgeous. The pinks, the
Mhm.
purples, the blues. It's like cotton
Oh, nice.
candy on your screen.
Mhm.
And the character you play as is just so sassy, so fun. All the other NPCs you meet in the game, they are sassy as well. They got a little attitude.
Yeah.
Okay. A little ghetto, but they're fun. They're fun to interact with and they're just super cute. The art style is great. And if you have not played Celeste, please do it. So with
Yes.
crowd control, you can have your peeps in your community donate through crowd control to either help you in game or kill you in game or make your screen flip upside down. They can make your controller inverted. It is incredible how crowd control creates these mods.
I honestly, bless your patience for crowd control. I used to do stream loots, and then I
Yes.
couldn't even handle stream loots. So, like, I don't know, crowd control is like 10 steps above that, so bless your patience.
Yeah, I started playing Celeste 2 years ago for American Heart Association for my
Oh,
charity streams,
yeah.
and, yeah, my community had a field day. I said, "I really need to play this game without crowd control because I just wanna
Yeah.
experience the story and not get obliterated by my community."
Yeah.
But, again, it's all in good faith for charity donations, so,
Okay.
I mean, the cool thing about crowd control is that a dollar is 100 coins, and a lot of these effects, you can change the amount of them. So you can make effects 20 coins, 50 coins, 100 coins, however much.
Okay.
But yeah, Celeste is beautiful. Again, it's emotional. Prepare yourself,
It
but
is.
it's such a fun one. I love it.
Yeah.
And your community will love it too.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, oh, I love Celeste. I'm telling you, please, everyone that's listening, try out Celeste if you haven't. Please play this bed we made. It is available on Steam. Celeste is as well. I believe Celeste might be on other platforms.
I
I'm not.
believe it is.
Me too. It seems like a Switch game, and on
That
console.
one I yes, that one is on Switch because that was on sale during the
Yeah.
winter sale. I didn't only reason why I
Ooh.
didn't recommend it because I was, like, kinda, like, in my, like, winter blues, and I was like, "Maybe we'll skip this one."
We'll skip
Um,
this one.
we'll skip this one. Yeah, Celeste is on all platforms, including Mac.
Oh, not
Yeah,
Mac too.
Mac is
Okay,
up
Apple
Mac is
users.
Mac
Yes. Oh, yes. I cannot recommend Celeste enough. So definitely
Yeah,
give it a try, y'all. Oh, it's the best. So now it is time to get into our underrated indie games
yeah.
and why. Milady, please start us off with what is your underrated game?
Okay. So I actually recently wrote about this game in Gaming
Mhm.
Magazine. And it is was developed by an indie studio. I'm not sure like what their status is, if they're closed or if they're kind of like on hiatus. I'm not sure. But I know that their publisher is Square Enix, but that's normal for indie games
Yeah.
to have like a major publisher because they got the money to get the game out there. But it is called
Yeah.
Little Goody Two Shoes. Little Goody Two Shoes is okay. So it is a like cozy, definitely anime magical girl inspired cozy game. So you play as Elise who is adopted and her adoptive mother unfortunately passes away. And after she passes away, leaves Elise a house. Her Elise's goal is just to get rich and just want for nothing in life. But the thing is with
Real.
yes, no, seriously, motivate like she is motivated to do that. The reason why I believe that it's slept on is for a couple reasons. One, this didn't come out like recently. It's not like old, but like it
Yeah.
didn't come out within like the last year or two.
Mhm.
So there's that. Two, as much as anime is like mainstream, a lot of the inspirations for Little Goody Two Shoes was actually like late 80s and 90s magical girls. So in particular, like the magical girls that inspired them was Sailor Moon. So that came out in was that
Oh.
91? Um Slayers is a little bit older. But that is also a magical girl series. And then you have oh my gosh, wait, what was the third one? There's 3. Oh, yes, Magic Knight Reearth. That was another, anime that was inspired by it. And then also I think the artwork was also inspired by another anime, which is more one-to-one. It's called, Shamanic Princess. The art design of that one and the art design of Little Goody Two Shoes are literally the
Yeah.
same.
Ooh.
Thing is, like, so, like, with anime, a lot of people like current anime, but, like, that's why, like, on my podcast, I talk about older anime because, like, they are the foundations for why we have a lot of the stuff we have today.
Absolutely.
And I love the Magical Girl series because we don't get them as much because, like, the 90s and early 2000s was, like, the golden age of, like,
Mhm.
Magical Girl. And, you
Yes.
know, not that we don't have them today, they just don't come out as often. But we did have
Yeah.
a black, Magical Girl, series just, come out on Netflix, which was really cool. Stay tuned for that episode.
Oh.
Little Goody Two Shoes, it's also yes, it's also very dark, but it also has queer representation. So Elise can only be paired with another queer person. That is it. So, you know, when it comes to romance and stuff like that, like, you know, homophobia does exist. And I feel like that's
Mhm.
also why another reason why it got slept on. But I really think people should try it out. It is available on the Nintendo Switch. I played on Xbox personally. But yeah,
Mhm.
I love the art design. It's really cute. Elise has a smart mouth. You know, I we popped. She be running her mouth, but it's so cute because she can do like little odd jobs. You know, the thing is, the romance, like, and you can, you know, do romance stuff like that. It's not mandatory. I usually don't do
Yeah.
romance in a lot of games that I do, except like Stardew Valley. Like Stardew Valley, like I'm obsessed with Sebastian, and it's very unhealthy. But
Yeah.
even if you do romance, you can make it like a fairy tale, or you can make it a tragedy, or you can like get a mix of an ending. So there's multiple endings as well with each like person that Elise
Ooh.
can partner with. So it's really cool. It's very colorful. It's vibrant. And like the history of how like the game came together is like really dope. Like its inspiration. So you know, anime magical girls are cool, and I think more people should get on that. So yeah, little
Oh, wow. You're putting me on. I'm gonna go to Netflix tonight and get to business. Wow, that's
yeah.
awesome. And I could just hear your joy from talking about this, so, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
underrated, y'all.
I have a whole podcast dedicated to talking about nerdy stuff, and, like, it's literally called
Yeah.
Nerdy Magical Girl because I'm the nerd and magical girl. Yeah.
That is you,
Yeah.
the nerdy magical girl, and I love that, and thank you so much for sharing about that, and I gotta look those up and dive deep into those so we can talk about it one of
Yeah,
these episodes together. I love
absolutely.
that.
I would love a
Yeah.
cozy anime episode. I would actually pass out and die.
Well, I am still a beginner when it comes to anime, so I'm working through them slowly but surely, but
Yes.
I am enjoying Dawn to Dawn a lot. That has been
Really?
very fun.
Okay.
I don't know about that reaction.
It's a little much for me. That's all.
It's a lot. No, it's a lot.
It's a little much
It
for me.
is.
And, like, I'm, like, watching Dandadan, and I'm like, "Wow, I'm really ace, aren't I? Because this is strange. I am not the target audience for this." Sheesh.
Well, yeah, we definitely need an anime episode. If y'all would
Yes.
like to hear that one, please drop it down below in the comments.
Yes.
Milady will have full control over that episode. That's for sure. Um,
I will literally just invite Danny Chambers to come on the episode, and
yes, yes. Listen, my first anime was Maid Sama. And I love romance
we
and
should
Maid Sama. That was my first anime.
oh my heart! Oh my god, that is so, like oh my god, that
Yes,
was so
and nothing
sweet.
is like it, milady. There's no other anime like it.
I have one for you, but that's a
Oh,
different episode. I can't yes,
oh,
there is, but
different
there is
episode? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Oh my
All
god, that
right, all
game
right.
is so heartwarming. Okay, what is your
Literally,
sorry?
my underrated game to me, because I don't see a lot of people talking about it. Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals. I didn't play the first one, I
Okay,
will say, but you play as Riley, and the story, without spoiling it, it's very moving, it's moody. It is crafted in a way where you have choices to make every
okay.
single time, like every second,
Oh
choice
god,
based. Okay.
okay.
It's very immersive though. And the gameplay, it just has deep narrative. And I just don't want to spoil it. It has trigger warnings, I will say. So please look those up before you dive into that game. That's
Yeah,
very important to preface, but it's just so good. You're with kids and they're just making these crazy decisions, and you're trying to just keep them alive, keep them on the right path. Like, you belong here. It's a lot of mental health involved in this
okay.
game. And you have to persuade them that they belong here and you have purpose. And the narrative writing is just incredible. They did a fantastic job. So the game gives you a lot of charm, it gives you creepiness, but it's fun.
Yeah,
And I really think it's a game you can play on stream if you're a content creator. But if you just want to dive deep into a game and really immerse yourself, play it off stream. Just play
that's
it.
that's me, because like,
Yeah.
the other part of, like, for me, like, Nerdy Match Girl is also, like, gaming lore, and
Yeah.
for me to, like, actually enjoy, but to really, like, get into it, I can't stream it. I can't.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely.
and the thing is, like, a story like that, like what you're describing, like, I would need to, like, sit here on this floor and, like, really, like, absorb it, take it in. You know what I mean? Because like,
Yeah.
not to say, like, because my community, like, they're all and they love a great story too, but, like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just wanna, like, be there and be, like, very present and not have to worry
Absolutely.
about, "Hey, chat," like, "Oh, there's a raid. Oh, there's a thing," like, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
try that. Yeah.
Yes, the writing is incredible, the voice acting, it has, like, a supernatural, tone to it,
Okay.
and, you're gonna love it. I would say if you're a fan of thrillers and sci-fi,
Oh,
you will like it.
okay.
Is that all you needed?
That's all I needed, yeah. What's
Perfect.
what system is it on? What
It
platform?
is on Steam, and I believe it's on console as well.
Okay,
But definitely on Steam, that's where I played it, and
okay,
I played it for a sponsored stream, and we fundraised for an organization that just helped children with their mental health, so it was awesome
awesome.
how the devs came together to donate and give subs to the community too, just for
Yeah,
supporting their game. It was so cool.
that's
So, yeah,
awesome.
highly, Highly recommend Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals. It's great.
Okay, definitely gonna get that. Can I ask, what is, like, your favorite, like, in like, former indie game? Like, a game that was indie, but now it's not because the studio's, like, AAA or lost its indie status. Not lost it, like, in a bad
Gosh,
way, but, like, they're
I
not indie
don't
anymore.
I don't know. I don't have one on the top of my head right now, but I know
Okay.
you were talking about one before we started chatting here.
Yeah. I think, like, for me, it was, like, the first Dark Cloud, like, the very, very first one, like, when level 5, like,
Okay.
wasn't level 5.
Tell
That
me,
one.
I've not heard of that one.
I keep forgetting you're younger than me.
Wow, that's crazy comms. Crazy comms. She just aged me, y'all. That's crazy. So
Whatever.
tell me about it, Missy. I wanna know. Tell me.
So the Dark Cloud series has to usually do with, overcome like, challenging, like, one's destiny. The second one deals a lot more with time travel. The first one is, I wanna say, like, kinda like a coming of age story, but it also
Oh,
does kinda also deal with time a bit. But the
yeah,
main character, you can name them whatever, well, you can name the character in Dark Cloud 1 whatever you want. I usually
yeah.
name him Seto from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay. Okay.
But in the game, though, his name is, like, Toan, and I'm like, "I'm not calling him that." But
Oh, wow.
essentially, like, towns all over the world are being destroyed, and you don't know how it's happening. Um and it's up to you to go into these caves and rescue, like, the town has been, like, forced into, like, these little, like, balls. They're called Atla,
Mhm.
and you have a stone
Oh.
called the Atlamelia that can free them. But so it's like dungeon
Oh.
crawling and then, town building, and then it's very story driven. And then the sequel, that came out, so because the first one's not voice acted at all.
Oh, okay.
Second one is, and the villain in that one is actually voiced by Mark Hamill, and I'm like, "Of
Mhm.
course Luke Skywalker is in this. Of course Fire Lord
Of course.
villain. Of is." But yeah, like, it's, like, so many games, that were like that, that used to be, like, indie, but then, like, I mean, of course, like, we love
Yeah.
that for them. We love that growth for, studios.
Uh-huh.
That's everyone's goal, like, to be AAA. But I don't know. Always thought that one was pretty dope because I remember level 5 was like, they didn't have nothing.
Well, when I think about it, of course, I'm just gonna talk about the basics here, but Minecraft, back in
Oh,
the
yeah,
day, y'all, that was an indie game,
it
okay?
really was.
Did you
Whoa.
forget too? Because I
Yeah,
just started thinking about it. I was like, "Wait, Minecraft was indie before it was literally the largest game in the world."
that just made my head
So
hurt. Oh my god, it was. I can't believe that's so, like, wild to, like, fathom.
yeah,
Wow.
I believe Microsoft bought Mojang for what, 2 billion
Oh,
around there?
they put that on their debit card. They had that. They just swiped.
Just right there. They just swiped, you know?
They put their PIN number in, "What's 2,000,000,000? Put it on there. We own it now, it's ours."
Yeah, and a game that I haven't played myself, but I know Hollow Knight, that was an
No,
independent studio,
it
and
was.
then and with the success of it over these years, it is that girl now,
Yeah.
so, yeah,
But I love how,
and
like, there's studios who are, like, still indie, like, well,
yeah.
Concerned Ape, but he's a person, but Stardew Valley, them.
A person, one
One
singular person.
one guy, one person.
That is
Um,
definitely a game I do wanna try, though, because I know we're gonna kinda dive into games we want to try. Hollow Knight has been at the top of my list for the
oh, you
longest
should.
time. Yes, yes. I think that would be a cute game to stream as well, because
It would be.
it reminds me of Cult of the Lamb, so you can easily, like, play the game and engage with your chat. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, milady?
Cult of the Lamb is wild.
I
Wild.
love Cult of the Lamb, especially with the Twitch integration. Ooh,
I wanted
my
to stream
fave.
that so bad, but I forgot my mom watches my stream and she is, like, really religious, and I'm like, "Y'all, we
Oh,
I was like, "We can't play that."
oh, oh, you cannot play that on stream, boo. You cannot do that. Nope.
I was
Nope.
like, s I I find it funny because 'cause I'm not like that, but, like, I don't need a lecture about my soul falling out of the sky, okay?
Absolutely.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would love Hollow Knight. You would absolutely love it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna tap into 2 more games I do wanna try
Okay.
real quick. So we have Hades. I know a lot of people call Hades the bisexual simulator. I'm not bisexual, but I wanna know what that's like, you know?
Who? Wait, they call it that?
Yes. Oh, everybody does.
Oh, okay. I haven't played it either, so I'm sorry.
Oh, you haven't played Hades either?
No. J-Rock
Oh,
told me to. I just never got around to it. I think I even bought it. I
yeah.
just never installed it.
Mhm. Yeah, it was gifted to me, so I definitely need to play it one of these days. So, speaking of roguelikes, we're gonna dive into Balatro. Balatro is a roguelike deck building game, which
Yes.
was Game of the Year of 2024. So, I feel like it was Game of the Year, right?
I thought it
Balatro?
was indie. Maybe it was indie game of the year. His game of the year
Indie
was
Game of the Year?
Astrobot. Astrobot
Astrobot.
was game of the
Sorry,
year.
yes. I
I
believe it
think
was Indie
Electra
Game of the Year.
indie, yeah.
Right, correct. So, oh,
Single dev.
Astrobot is another one. Man, the list just keeps growing, milady. I
Okay.
have Astrobot. It was gifted to me for Christmas, so that's another one I want to try. But yeah, Balatro just seems really cute. The poker themes are very, very cute. I like the art style of them. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, those roguelikes I definitely want to try. I want to make it a YouTube series possibly this summer when I have more time to really dive deep into these games and like do a deep review because
Yeah.
that's one of my content plans for the summer, doing game reviews. I think that'd be really
Join
fun.
us on
Uh,
YouTube. It's fun. Join us on YouTube.
I'm
I'm not
trying,
no
milady.
0
I'm
shade at all
trying.
to any other platform that may exist, but join us on
Uh,
YouTube.
oh, okay. Join us on YouTube, boo.
They have
Because
better
YouTube
sub
is that girl.
talent.
I didn't say it. She said it though.
Oh, I
She
did.
said it though.
That is public
And
information.
did.
It is available to the public. Amen.
Yes. Yeah, so those are definitely on my list, but I would love to hear from you what games you want to try or if you have tried them already
Yeah.
recently.
So recently, because the thing is with me, like if there's a game I want, I will either apply for a code, and like 9 times out of 10, I don't get them. So then I'll just
Mhm.
like save up my coins and just buy them myself. And if I don't like them, I return them.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
recently I've been waiting to try Chilla's Art, Cursed Digicam. That came out a
Oh.
while ago. I just took my time getting into it because Chilla's Arts games tend to be a bit dark. Um,
Mhm.
they are a Chilla's Art, if y'all don't know, is a indie horror studio that was started by two brothers. They are over in Japan. So it's a Japanese horror
Wow.
studio. It's really dope. It's not just the two brothers anymore. There's more people who are part of the team, but they are their its founders. So I absolutely love most of the games they put out, not all of them. But Curse Digicam, we tried that last week on stream. It was interesting. The story was interesting.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna play again by myself just so I because I think I missed something in the story. There's like a connecting dot that's not connecting. But I think
Mhm.
this is more so because I was distracted. But pretty much like with Chilla's art, there's usually like something that has happened or is either something happened before and you're just you're getting put in the middle of something or you're working a job of some sorts like at a convenience
Yeah.
store or at a coffee shop or something like that, then it goes horribly wrong. Chilla's art, so sometimes it's either like they either lean paranormal or crime. I think with this
Ooh.
one they kind of blended the two. And you pretty much had to use like a cursed digital camera to try and find like the soul of your, like, missing child or dead child. And then when you take the pictures, you're supposed to upload them to the internet, and that's supposed to free her, but it's a Chilla's art game, so obviously it's not that simple. So,
Right. Right.
there's nothing
Right. It
simple about them.
it's never
Never.
never that simple.
I will say
Never.
never. I will say with all Chilla's Arts game, not just Cursed Digicam, with all of them, you need to watch the content warnings for them. Because, there's just some things, culturally that, you know, we're trying to be more progressive about here in like the States and stuff like that, even though, despite who's our in our administration. But there's some things that topics that will come up and you're just like, whoa, did they just say that? And it's like, yeah. So just, look up the content warnings for them because some of them also deal with very heavy topics because it is a horror game, but a lot of these stuff they base it in like urban legend, realism, um, crimes that have happened, situations that have happened, hauntings and things like that. So just putting that out there for anything by Chilla's Art. But if you do like their content, you should support them on Patreon or
Perfect.
Watch Corey Kenshin play
Oh,
any Chilla's Art game.
mhm.
I'm shook. I'm like, this isn't even scary. Toughen up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you tried that out because I was thinking of trying out myself because it looks really good. And again, that's like my vibe. I love anything Japanese inspired and just
Yeah.
horror, mystery, all of that. I want it all.
Yeah.
So that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
And
Do you
hopefully
do you
you
get
make some content out of it, please.
I uploaded it, but yeah, I have other
You did?
content coming for Chilla's art stuff. Yeah. Um, do you get scared easily on stream? Because I don't.
Do you know who you're talking to? Yes, Milady.
Listen, most of the people I talk to are not afraid of horror, like Die Hard Diva.
Oh, oh, well,
Well, Diva will if it's like something that's like really scary, like when they added oh my god, Aureo to Dead by Daylight and she would jump out of the well, that scared the out of Diva. But like PT doesn't really do too much horror, but like when they do,
yeah,
like they're pretty firm where they are.
mhm.
For me, I think it's all a joke.
Well,
I
what
don't take it serious.
scares me the most is the audio. Like, those audio engineers do not play, milady.
Oh, they are
It's
good though.
okay.
They
It's
are
okay. It's
good.
fine.
Chili's,
I get scared. I get scared.
Chili's is getting better with their audio. I will say, like, if you if you're gonna play Cursed Digicam, I feel like they tested the limits of like their audio capabilities for horror or to keep you on the edge of
Mhm.
your seat. Because the thing is with them, with each iteration of game that they do, they're always improving. Like if you go back and play their first game to like Cursed Digicam, you're even looking at it, you're like, whoa. But yeah, the audio feature for Cursed Digicam, that'll rock. If audio is like really the thing that gets you. It,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it does. You
Charity
don't
stream?
understand.
Charity stream?
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go.
There we go.
Jump shares for charity.
There we go. Because that is the easiest way for me to get donations, y'all. I'm telling you, my community loves to just torture me and scare me to death. They
I
just
am so
love it.
sorry. And meanwhile, my community tries to scare me and it doesn't work.
And it doesn't work. That's crazy.
Like when I started calling Silent Hill 2, I lost my wife simulator. They were like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, because he lost his wife again." I
Yeah.
don't know.
That is so funny. Oh, yeah. I'm a scaredy cat.
It's okay.
So jump
I,
scares, audio, all of it, boo. But I love the culture. I love
yes,
it.
we
It's the
should do
best.
we should do a co-stream of like horror, and you'll get scared, and I'll just be laughing. Not at you, but like
Um,
at the situation, because why is that in that shadow right there? It doesn't make sense.
we can't play any other game, lady, until we finish. It Takes
Oh,
Two.
It Takes Two.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
You
bad.
forgot, huh? I had to
Did.
remind you real quick.
Did forget. I am so sorry. I'm sorry.
We have not played that game in 2 years. So
Love
at
it.
this point, we should just restart and just do a fresh playthrough. And I
Okay.
think it was on Tiltify socials anyway, so we could do it on our own
Yeah, we
socials
gotta
and
yeah,
like
let's do that again. Yeah.
yeah, let's do it again, okay? And we're talking about It Takes Two. We might as well just continue with the topic of Haze Light Studios, you know?
Yeah.
That dev team is pumping out a new game that is
Are
released
they?
already. Yeah, it is called Split Fiction. Have you heard of that
I have
beautiful
not.
co-op game?
I have not.
Oh, oh, you haven't? Well, y'all, Milady, you're no, yes, you have.
No, I
You're
haven't.
trying to make me you haven't?
No.
Wait. Oh,
I've been off the
wait.
internet for like 6 days. I told you I unplugged everything.
Oh
There were no lights
my
in this room.
god. I see, as you should. Well, Split Fiction is probably gonna be another game that we play,
Okay.
by Hazelight Studios. You have 2 femmes you can choose to play as,
Okay.
and it is very cute, very I don't want to say supernatural. It's very futuristic and fun.
Okay.
And it seems like one of the characters is more tough and funny. Another character seems to be just very chill and just futuristic, you know? That's
Got
the
it.
feel that I get from it. Split fiction. They're two complete different people
Got it.
that have to get through life together. And I think we should play it.
Okay.
So and it's Hazelight Studios. They never miss. And the cool thing about this game is that it every game they create, it's not the same game. They do it
Okay.
better each time. Like It Takes Two and A Way Out are two complete different games.
They
And
did
those
a way out.
games,
That was them
yes,
too? I did not know that.
yes. Yes, A Way Out was iconic because that
You
came
went
out in
that and
2018.
then they went to It Takes Really? Wow, that's awesome. That's really dope.
Yes, yes. So I just had to highlight that game. That's going to be my game of the week that I'm going to
Okay.
try out just with a friend in Discord just to get a feel for it, see how it
Yeah.
is. Because they also have the friend pass with this game too. So only one person has to buy it. And
Oh, that's
then the
amazing.
friend pass, yeah. Oh, if every game could do that, that would be great.
That would be
Save us
amazing.
some money.
Please, because
Okay.
this rough out here.
Yes. So yeah, I definitely wanted to highlight that game this week in Hazelight Studios because they never miss ever, ever, ever. And yeah, we got to finish It
It
Takes
Takes
Two
Two. Yeah.
and then dive into that one together. I would love that.
Okay. We could use
Yeah.
we could use watch party. Or no, guest star, guest star.
Guest star, close enough.
Whatever.
Yes, yes. Well, it's called Stream Together now, actually.
Ash, I'm gonna be so for real. YouTube is so great. um, love that.
We went through all the names of the
Literally,
of the feature.
I got them all wrong. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't think Twitch is mad. I
Yeah,
don't think they care. Not even a little bit.
no.
No. But yeah, what's your game of the week that you're gonna try out or continue playing?
Okay, so this is not indie at all. But
Okay.
in the spirit, because you we always talk about like life and things like that. And one thing I know I've talked to you about like is like finding more community. And growing up, not growing up, I mostly played it intern college, and then when I graduated, I stopped playing. But I reinstated my Final Fantasy 14 account um this weekend. So the internet was actually plugged in because I had to do that to but it was like really fun. So it's been, oh my God, it's been like 3 years since I played. A lot has changed so much in like that span of time. I actually think it's been a little longer. Um,
Yeah.
but I just like I miss just like the community because like
Yeah.
XIV's community has always just been very nice, very warm, very
Mhm.
welcoming. I haven't joined like a free company or a guild. That's what that's called. Because for people who don't know, Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO, so you play other players and things like that. But it's just like really nice to like getting to like work as a team with folks. Everybody's as nice as I remember. Um,
Yeah.
I started a new character. I know the level count is like really high and it's really like weird to start at level 1, but like sometimes it's just what you need. Because I don't want to
Yeah.
jump to like any high, like, any end game content because that's a little stressful. So, I'm just taking my
Yes.
time and going to the the golden saucer. Like every other Final Fantasy game, it has to have a casino. But yeah, that's really what I've been doing. Because I just really because community is necessary. And for me, like I don't have that option all the time IRL because the flu numbers where I am are very high. And like people who I'm close with have already had it twice and three times. I've only had it once. So trying to find some things to do where I'm not going so nuts. But other than that, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. 'Cause it's the Sakura event. It's the Sakura event.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
like trying to get all my petals. So yes.
Right? You get it. You get it. Of course, that's like, y'all, every episode we have, that's just going to be the game of the week every week. Okay. Like, we're not playing around.
No,
Okay. We got our
I'm
events.
so
Dude,
serious.
the
I'm
devs are working hard.
They are.
They're working overtime for
And
us with these
Rio,
events.
please. Like, please pick us up. Come get us.
Yes. And for our video watchers, look at my cute new
Ooh,
figurine. Isn't it cute?
we do figurines. Oh wait, yours is focused
Yes.
though. Mine isn't focused. Okay, I got to do like the makeup
You gotta do all that.
influencer.
Yep. Oh, there
There.
you go. Perfect. Perfect.
This is
Yes.
this is a
See,
shade. Yours is cute. Yeah. So is Kuromi? Wait, let me see again. Oh my gosh, she looks like the Queen of Hearts.
I'm becoming a Kuromi lover.
I love Kuromi.
I love them all, but Kuromi, my
Okay,
baby.
okay. Since you are a Kuromi lover,
Okay. Kuromi lovers, rise up.
the skate deck. It's a Kuromi skate deck from Girl Skate, which they did not send me this. I bought it with my own muns like 5 years ago. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
and they're coming out with a new version this year. They already
That
announced
is
it, and I'm
so
like, wow.
cute.
Weird.
Ah, that is so cute. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple right now, come on into YouTube so you can see the visual of this beautiful skateboards. Plural. Hello, Kitty.
Mhm.
Oh, you are the definition of girly pop. Do you know that? You're the legit definition. When you Google girly pop, your image pops up. The first one.
I'm honored, honestly.
Okay. I'm gonna pay Google to change it.
That
Okay.
just
I
made my
promise.
whole entire day. Thank you.
You are the girly pop, the cozy girly, the everything. Go off, queen. I wish I could skateboard. Man, I can't
Trial
buy a skateboard if I can't skateboard.
well, yeah.
That wouldn't work. How cute. I love them. Oh, Sanrio girlies rise up.
Fries. Is Karomi your highest person on Hello Kitty? Like your highest friendship? Because she's mine.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Behind her is my Melody, and then behind her is Hello
Yep.
Kitty.
Yep. We have the same.
Okay.
Literally.
Oh, and then I finally got Mimi to come to my island. Daniel left finally. I'm like, get out, because I built the house for Mimi, and then dear
Yes.
Daniel was in the house, so Mimi couldn't
Mhm.
come. I was like,
Like, please go. We don't want you here.
literally,
Not
get out
even
of my
Hello
face.
Kitty.
Get out of my face.
Not even your girl. Your girl don't want you. Please go.
So I finally got Mimi to come to the island. I am fulfilled.
I love it.
All right.
But yeah, Kuromi, my baby. She's so cute.
She
She's
is.
so cute.
She's
Hold
really
on.
good.
I got focus, baby. Focus. Oh, now my camera wanted to be rude, but it's okay. Y'all get it. Y'all get it.
Camera's hater.
Camera's a hater during Women's History Month. That's crazy. It's
So
only day
crazy.
3.
Literally, day 3.
Day 3. Wow, what an amazing chat. We got to highlight so many awesome indie games, indie devs, and I can't wait for more. We have so many cozy games releasing this month. I think about 67 that I counted on my list. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot to talk about this month.
There's 67 games coming out this month?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I will share my list with you.
Thank you.
Just this month alone, I'm like, okay, the cozy gamers are eating for
Yeah,
Women's History Month, as
yeah,
we should,
and
as
wallets
we
are
should.
hurting. Wallets are hurting.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, what a great chat.
Yes. Did you wanna do the poll for next time, or did you wanna keep that out?
Yeah, we'll keep it out.
Okay, because we already
Yeah.
have the next script. We can do that for the next one. Or
Yep,
the
that's
or
what I
the
was
no, we
thinking.
already have the next 2 planned out, so
Yep.
we can do it
Mm-hmm.
for the co-op one. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Well, this was an awesome discussion. We yapped, got off topic, got back on topic, and then got back off you know, it was great. It was a great chat. So it is always awesome talking about cozy and indie games with you, Ash. I love you to death. If you have not followed us already on social media, you should do that. And also, if you are listening to the podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, if you could give us a 5-star rating, it really, really helps us out. So yeah, definitely click that, give us 5 stars. And if you want to give us less than 5 stars, don't. Nothing but
Because don't do that.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Goodness. But yeah, you can follow us everywhere on socials at Queens of Cozy, everywhere. And did you have any last thoughtful thoughts, Ash?
Thank you for your support. And
Yeah,
please, please just know that however you play your games is how you play your games. However you enjoy your games is how you enjoy your games. Have fun and dive deep into a story game this month. That's my homework for all of our listeners. Dive deep into a beautiful narrative that you've been dying to play. Just do it.
yes,
And come back in the comments and tell me what you played and tell me about your experience. We would love to hear about it. Just make it spoiler free in case we haven't played it or anybody else hasn't played it. But
true. Good point.
thank you so much for
Yeah.
being here. And again, follow us on all socials, Queens of Cozy. If it's not Queens of Cozy, it is not us. They are a fraud. And you tell us, okay? So we can take them down.
Report. But that has been us. This has been us, the Queens of Cozy, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.